Hello, I'm Smokey, and welcome to Snail Mail with Smokey, my YouTube channel where we discuss all things snail mail, from postcards that I receive from postcrossing.com to the latest stamps that have been issued around the world to my personal stamp collection, postal history, and everything in between. No matter what the topic, we are sure to have a good time talking about all things snail mail and philatelic. And today is no exception. Today I'd like to talk to you about Doctor Who. If you don't know what Doctor Who is is a British science fiction television program that began broadcasting in 1963, broadcasting through the BBC. And this program depicts the adventures of a Time Lord called the Doctor. He is a extraterrestrial being who appears to look like a human. The Doctor travels in a device called the TARDIS, which is short for time and relative dimension in space. It is a time machine that travels in and out of space and in and out of time. The TARDIS looks small on the outside, but is vast on the inside. The TARDIS is supposed to have a cloaking device that makes it just blend into the background. But the cloaking device, I guess, has been broken since 1963. And so the TARDIS remains fixed as a blue British police box. 13 different actors have played the role of the Doctor during the series, including Jodie Whittaker, who is the first woman to play the role. And I read the other day that it's just been announced that there will be a 14th actor to play the Doctor. So why Doctor Who? Well, I am a science fiction fan. I grew up watching Star Trek and Star Wars, all the big science fiction shows, and I really like them. I had always heard about Doctor Who, but I'd never really watched it. And then several months ago, I decided to give it a try. So I've been watching Doctor Who. I started with the newer episodes, and so I believe I'm in season 5 right now of those episodes. I'm really enjoying it. So as most things in my life, when I find something that I really like, I think to myself, can this link back to Flatterly somehow? And so I did a little search, and I thought, sure, there's got to be some Doctor Who stamps. And you know what? There are. So I made several purchases a while back, and this is the first one I got. This came from Great Britain. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I really like the postmark. I will keep this postal cover in my collection. 2 great Machen stamps. And the postmark is saying to use your non-barcoded stamps by January 31st of 2022, or swap them for the new barcoded stamps. If you don't know, Great Britain has switched over their stamps. They now have the Machen stamp, but every stamp now has a barcode beside them. And so you will not be able to use these old stamps for postage after this year. But you can go to the post office and trade them in. I've read a lot of things online about people who don't care for the new stamp design, then people who don't mind the new stamp design. Tell me what you think. How do you feel about the new barcode beside Great Britain stamps? Do you like it or not? Let me know. So I received that package from Great Britain, and then this one from Canada. I really like this stamp. And I received this package also from Canada. So what was inside? Well, let me show you. This stamp. This stamp. This stamp. This stamp. This stamp. And then I think what I'm most excited about is this souvenir sheet. So let's talk about them just for a few minutes. You might not be aware that there are Doctor Who stamps. In fact, there is a brand new Doctor Who stamp. It is this stamp right here. It was issued May 19th, 2022. It's part of a 12-stamp series that celebrates 100 years of the BBC, or the British Broadcasting Corporation. And it has a face value of 73 pence. I've looked online to try to find this stamp. I have not found it for sale yet, but I'm hoping to find it soon and to add it to my collection. It's a really, really nice looking stamp. On March 26, 2013, Great Britain issued stamps for the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who. And some of the stamps that were included was this stamp, which is Scott number 3151. It features William Hartnell, who played the very first Doctor. And then Scott number 3150 is this stamp, which features the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing these names. The third stamp is Scott number 3149, which features John Pertwee, who played the third Doctor. And then Scott number 3148, who features Tom Baker, who played the fourth Doctor. Scott number 3147, Peter Davison, who played the fifth Doctor. Scott number 3146, Colin Baker, who played the sixth Doctor. Scott number 3145, Sylvester McCoy, who played the seventh Doctor. Scott number 3144, Paul McGann, who played the eighth Doctor. And that brings us to the three stamps that I got. Scott number 3143 with Christopher Eccleston, who portrayed the ninth Doctor. Scott number 3142 with David Tennant, who was the 10th Doctor. And Scott number 3141 with Matt Smith, who played the 11th Doctor. Matt Smith is the Doctor in the current season that I'm watching. And then also there was a souvenir sheet, the one I showed you. I will put it up again here. This souvenir sheet was issued at the same time. It contains 4 second-class stamps and 1 first-class stamp. Of the second-class stamps, the first one is Scott number 3153A, and it is of a Dalek. And then Scott number 3153B is of the Ood. Scott number 3153C is the Weeping Angel. Don't blink. And then Scott number 3153D is the Cyberman. And then there is 1 first-class stamp on the souvenir sheet, and that is the TARDIS stamp in the middle. I did a little research on the TARDIS stamps. It appears that there are about 4 different TARDIS stamps. They all have similar designs and different Scott numbers. And then the last stamp that I acquired was this stamp that was issued by Great Britain on July 1st, 1999. It is Scott number 1861. Features a Dalek. It's part of a 4-stamp series for the Millennium featuring entertainment and sports. I did get the entire set. There's another stamp in the set that features Freddie Mercury, which is really cool. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just showing you this Dalek stamp. So that is it for my Doctor Who stamps. Leave me a comment. Tell me which stamp was your favorite. Tell me what you collect. Is there a TV show that you collect or a movie series that you collect in stamps, animals? Let me know what you like to collect. If you haven't done so yet, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. Give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends who might share the same philatelic interest as you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.